All right, Brandon with Easy on the Green. And today we came with the intentions to get started on this stone border, chopped stone border, natural stone border edging for a flower bed transformation, getting rid of this ugly area, as you can see, that also accumulates water and water flows down from the back neighbor's property. What we intentionally plan to do, again, one layer, just a border edge. I originally proposed to them about a 1 foot to 2 foot wall just so we can direct the water a lot better, but I guess it was just outside of budget restraints, and which is completely understandable. So they just decided to do a border edge with a disclaimer, of course, because now that does not help with drainage at all, but it's aesthetically pleasing over what's here. Once we lay down the border, add some soil back up in here after getting rid of the roots of everything, soil, mulch, and as you can see, they love the garden. So this is going to become a focal point of their property. Same thing here, another place where the water likes to travel, right up in this area. All these yards are sloped from here, here, and over here he has a pool just built in, but all these yards are sloped for just natural drainage. When they built the homes, they really didn't do anything for drainage controlling. As you can see, open ends and travels to the neighbor's property. Here's his open end. So all these areas from each fence line or property line, should I say, is sloped in a dip form just so the water can travel on its own down to the street. But as you can see, I'm postponed. Had a lot of rain and horrible drainage, and which is why we also decided to put one layer border here just to put some plants and some soil right here that can help with absorption somewhat. I've also pitched to them, since I noticed that they have a budget restraint, they're not looking to spend too much. I've pitched to them of aeration of the property and adding some compost, which will help long term. And it's not an immediate fix, but it is a budget fix if you do it periodically, especially since they have a garden. They should understand topsoil would not just work in here. Horrible drainage, roots wouldn't get the water that's deserved. New construction homes, if you know, they do a lot of these yards with nothing but topsoil and rocks. So compaction is a problem for sure. So that aeration and top dressing with some compost will help put some agriculture into the yard, help with the ecosystem, help with the biodiversity, and make the soil alive compared to what it is now. So again, we're postponed on that. Everything's taken care of. All the material and stuff is ready to rock, but I don't want to start on digging and then just only do this one section that's actually pretty dry. But I'm only have enough to do that one section. Then material will be sitting here waiting for that area to be finished. So just try to keep it from being such a burden. But here we go, what I'm talking about. How they have these yards naturally sloped for the water to travel this way. All downspouts are completely open. Two here, two here. Same thing on that side. It's two on the neighbor's property, two on theirs, and all their water just drains right here. And it just stays soaked. So I'm noticing, man, this is such a problem, and I'm a believer in if you can notice certain problems, you also can come up with a solution for that problem. So I'm a man of God, so I'm creative at what I do, and I'll be able to come up with something that I can sell this to people that have a newly constructed home, and I can come up with something that can solve these problems, because it comes straight down and there's no type of drainage here. So if it's a lot of water that runs down this way, it's just going to go completely over the sidewalk into the street. There's nothing. Usually in these type of properties, I see like some type of drainage built in right here, like a pipe or something built in there, and the water comes from wherever that we just saw and drains out. Like even when you go down here, you see that water that's right there? Like it's horrible drainage here, man. And he just had a pool built, so the elevation is kind of lifted on this side. Here we go. Same thing over here. You can see the water. I just want to show y'all. It's pretty much the same setup on each house. You got two downspouts in the front that comes in the same area, and then in both corners of each house, two that's open and comes right here. And as you can see how this water just sits up along this. It's like that saying go, one man's junk is another man's treasure. It's like, imagine, like, there's people in the world that create these problems and they give work basically to the person that solves these issues. So their junk becomes the person that fixes the problem. Treasure. But it's like newly constructed homes, man. It's already cracking. I was just saying, if I ever buy me a new home, I'm gonna be ordering me one of those famous Instagram home inspectors. So they can get some stuff right. But yeah, man, not to be all negative and things, man. Like, hey, these type of problems happen, and that's why we out here as people of God, to give service, to provide solutions, and to do everything in an honorable fashion to which the word uplifts the name of the Father who art in heaven. And we bring value to the world. So appreciate y'all for watching. Stay tuned. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We will be getting that border area finished, and y'all can see how that front yard is looking. They did that all themselves. Besides the edging, that's pretty standard for all the properties when they built these areas. And yeah, and another issue that I'm seeing, this downspout is just for this whole section. So that water has to travel from here, hit that corner here, and then it has water that's coming from this spot, that spot, then this whole area, and then this area, and travel to this one, and then that one back there in the back. So basically these two are split from here to there. So that's even a problem. And I saw some erosion up along this window here, which shows me the water is traveling over. So certain stuff like that, man, when you buying new properties, be mindful. It's a beautiful home, you see it? So some of these type of issues people are kind of blinded to by the pure aesthetically pleasing look of the home. And hey, some people know what they're signing up for, and those just things that most builders probably have a disclaimer about, and that's something that you got to solve on your own, you know. But it is what it is, man. Let me put my stuff up. He's on the green. Y'all see the humble beginners, man. 04 Chevy been doing this thing for a long time. Should have me a diesel truck real soon, man. Thought I was gonna put these to work today, but we gotta postpone, make the right decision as a business owner. Cause digging in that, we're not gonna be able to get it bedded down the way that we truly need it to be.